Right, well we might as well start. There we go, we're streaming. Wonderful. Close this window. Don't want people that aren't on the stream to hear what I'm talking about. Well, I've got so much exciting stuff planned for this evening. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so exciting. This is the stream that is the place to be. Oh, and we have 0 viewers. Can sort of hang on and see if we get any more viewers. At least I'm streaming to the right thing, as I started streaming for one of my other channels to this one after last week's stream. Good work. I'm definitely live. Isn't it amazing technology? I'm live. And that's a round screw, and I'm using the wrong screws. That's brilliant. Oh, got one person watching. Hello, whomever you are. Hopefully you can hear me, whomever you may be. Might be me. Might be me just showing up on the figures. There's a bit of a delay. Ah yes, things are grand. What have we got here? No drop frames so far. Hoping that I don't have any major issues with stuff not working today. I've got a new cooler underneath my laptop. I am quietly confident that we're not going to have any major issues. I'm going to complete building my new iCade core USB conversion, which as I was on the verge of drilling actually, but then I discovered I've got a hole, so to speak, that I can make use of. It's always good when you discover you have a hole you can make use of. Oh, yellow alert on the stream. Oh, that is just marvellous. That's just beautiful. What we'll do is delete some of these things. And I don't need that. That. And let's have a look. Go look and see if one of my other channels has got any views, which probably won't. Oh no, one more view. Oh, hello. And let's have a look. People take an interest in what I'm doing, you see. We need a firehouse in Topeka, so get there if you can. 3 people watching. What are you doing? Look at the weather out there. Go outside. It's a nice Sunday evening, and at the end of, well, in the middle of May. I want to be outside having fun with you, you know, with you. 3 people watching. Right, well, let's get this. Oh, it still says Empty Mind Joy Juice of Caravan on the title. Let's fix that. Joy of Joystick upgrades. There you go. Let's see. Oh, that was the click of my new doodle. Hopefully I can be heard. I don't know. Anyway, let's get things started by playing this title thing. If I can, when am I going to sell that thing? Right, and I've messed this up. Hello, Leo. Nice to see. Oh, hang on. Have I got sound? Yes, I should have sound. Hello. I've messed this up again. I bought that thing, and I just need to set it up to start. No, this one for now. Hello, Leo. Yeah, so hopefully you can hear me. If not, can you hear me? I'm going to finish off doing this joystick. I might as well crack on. I hope you're doing well, Leo. Because I was going to drill a hole in the back of this, and then I realised where I removed the board that had the option for the power supply, there's a nice hole that I think more or less completely fits that cable. So, of course, I'm not going to do hardly any of this in view of the camera. So, oh no, I can. Look. Tie that. Why have I still got one? Oh yeah, that went for that light. Oh, I wonder if that will go. Hi Hattie. Yes, I have sound. Brilliant, thank you. Hope you're well, Hattie. I saw your comment on Zeus Daz's video. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do tonight. I'm still not in a great mood, so I thought I'd finish off doing this joystick, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, right, that can just flop around in there. So now that one's the LED. So I'm wondering if there is a socket on this, which would be an LED. Mode, turbo, clear, auto. It actually does have, okay, so there are two lights. There are two lights on this board. In fact, if I plug it in, I might be able to follow the traces and see where they go and work out which socket I should plug that thing into I've just, right, okay, that's upside down. Is it upside down? It shouldn't be. Maybe I can plug it in there. No, that socket is knackered. Oh no, hang on, I've unplugged. I unplugged it. You're well, good. I'm glad to hear it. So, yeah, this works so much better if it's plugged in. Right, so what I'll do, oh no, I can't do that, right. I'm just gonna, that's the power. Oh. Yeah. Right, plug that in there, and just stick this in. You're about to eat a McDonald's, or as I like to call it, a McGonads. Right. So that's that red light. Why did I need to plug that in? Oh, maybe it was to see which one came on. And that is these two here. So are they linked to any? Goes to there. Just, it goes into a chip. Ah, but there's an L1 and an L2. So I wonder if that's the light. Okay. Light 1 and light 2 maybe. Well, I'm a little bit worried I'm going to blow up this LED, but we'll see. Do I really want a lighting up LED? I don't think I do. Nah, no light. Okay. Oh, I don't think I can be bothered. I don't really want a light. Little LEDs annoy me anyway. So if I unplug that, I'll take this back out here. First thing I can do, get out of the way. See, look, that was where the power socket thing here was on the back. That, do you remember, Leo, when I was saying I wonder why they have a power socket for that, since it's a what do we call it? Bluetooth. Couldn't understand why. But what I can do is feed that. So all the little bits of stuff in there. I can feed that through there. I guess if I push that in. Oh, that'll fit in just nice, I think. That's a good cool. See, I should have done a proper video of this. This isn't really live stream business, is it really? And I'll probably end up editing this into an amazing how-to video. Oh, the size is perfect though for the hole, nearly. Oh, am I out of focus, by the way? I'll leave it as it is for now. I think most people that are sane will be out enjoying the evening, but it's okay where it'll be insane. I don't know how you need to put these things in. Feels like it will go, it just needs. Oh, I know. I'll just take a screwdriver around. Is there a knack to this? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. It's only a... not big enough for USB to go through, is it? No. I want to do this bit before our old style gamer comes, because it'll just take a minute. Don't stab yourself. Oh, I think it's going. Oh, I've completely mashed it now. Go in. I don't even know if what I'm trying to do is desirable. I'm thinking if it gets in there and it clamps around. Get out, little bits. Keep looking for inspiring motivation and I can't see any. Hole, go in that hole. It's so close. It really wants to go. Now I'm just worried about breaking the cable on the way. Well, maybe if I just glue it to the back there like that, it might be best. Can always do that. Slightly battered it in a bit now, but oh, it is so close now. It is so close to going there. Oh God, it's so close. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. Right. Probably would have looked better if I'd left it flush to the front. I was just trying to push this bit so that I can't easily pull the cable out. It's not too bad actually. I think it would have looked better just glued to the other side of it, but anyway, I pushed it through. Not coming out now anyway. Right, so now I just need to do this remaining dooberries. Well, I got one button before. I can do the other buttons another time. I just need 2 buttons really, so I'm just going to do one more button. I just need to remove this blue one. Hang on. That always says working on periscope. There, I should switch off periscope. Oh, didn't sound good. That's it. Unsheath that and just pull that. So, did I ask how Hattie was? Hattie, how are you? Oh, she's gone quiet since she's had that McDonald's. Gonads. So she may be quite unwell. Right, red on the bottom. Oh, I left the wires in the other room. I'll be right back. There's nothing incriminating there, is there? No, just a load of old rubbish. I suppose it don't look too ugly today. You're still waiting for your McGonads? Yeah. Technical language. Well, we have to use special technical language. I still don't know what that one's for. So yeah, after last week's program, I decided that was good, wasn't it? Program. After last week's stream, I decided I was going to do a stream on my. I always look quite more well than I am on these on this camera for some reason. I always feel I look a bit more sick than what I do on these cameras. They're very kind to me. I look like I've got more hair than I've got, and I can just about see a pot of my green rubbish there. There's a guitar that I'm trying to build a strange kind of echo chamber out of. These are all things that don't quite make it onto my channel. What was that bang? Did I get shot? No, I was just the door closed, the fire door closed. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to do a big bang. You haven't ordered a takeaway McDonald's, have you? Hattie? My goodness. Why haven't I got a flathead screwdriver here? Why are you such a... no, that's not a screwdriver. So I've not had a vintage week. The week before wasn't too vintage either. I'm not really feeling in the best of spirits, but you have to carry on. I just had I saw a really awful stream this week with a girl I've sort of followed for a while, who at the end of it she said, "That's it, I'm going to top myself," and I thought, well, oh dear. So that wasn't very good. She didn't top herself. I guess it's all part of the drama. Right. Sheds are made out of wood. Isn't he in his shed? This isn't a shed, this is my Studio D. Now, where are you at? In a trendy wine bar. What was that, man? Yeah, no, this ain't a trendy wine bar. I'm in my other studio, one of my many studios. Bear with me, I need a screwdriver. That bangs the door shutting. Oh, look at me, I'm devoid of joy in my life. Right, where did that cable go? Down here. This isn't a garage. I'm in one of my other. Oh, I'm in one of my other studio locations, and I have locations dotted all over my empire, and my empire covers over 150 miles of territory. Yeah, I am down, Hattie, I'm very down, I am. I'm trying to keep going. This might not be the most thrilling thread, might not be the most thrilling stream like last week was. It was quite difficult last week. I did that rant. I don't think you were there, Hattie, when I started ranting about something. And I afterwards I thought, oh, I'm going to go onto my other channel. I'm going to rant on there, and I couldn't do it. So all the ranting went onto this one. First of all, I accidentally streamed onto this channel, as if I was doing my other channel. I've done another video on another one of my channels today. None of these channels are doing that well. I just do it just for something to do. The British Empire. Oh, OSG did a stunt car racer upload, did he? That's marvellous. Muscling in on my territory. That's beautiful. That is just joyous. Oh, you smelly cable. This is quite good, this adapter thing I got here. It was only about £7. I could have got the same one for cheaper, but I think this was on a, they call it drop shipment. It was in Southampton or somewhere they were keeping it, and then they sent it across to me. What am I doing? I'm for completing that joystick. I realise there's a hole in the back. I've just pulled the cable through. I was going to drill it. I was planning to do some drilling in this, but I just want to get it so I've got one more fire button working. And I can't remember how I got this to. What I really could do with is a pair of donglers to. That's a bit better. A pair of donglers to hold the thing on with, but I don't have. To make do without a dongler. You learnt to swim in the British Empire swimming pool. Mr. British. It was a good series, that British Empire with Mr. Christopher Barry. I did some stunt car race upload before you had this channel. It was time for the comparison video now. Oh, I see. See, what I've done is open the market up on it, and now everyone's jumping in because they all want to be doing the stunt car racer stuff. And that's what happens. See, I've noticed this. I make things trendy, but It's the people that come in afterwards that say, oh, what's the trend? And then they go, ah, stunt car racer. It's done it with a test audience. I must also apologise because you may hear strange sounds during this video, and the reason is where I live, which may or may not be where this is broadcasting from. My neighbours all enjoy having sex, and I don't know if you could hear that. Anyway, I've basically got one little space under my boiler cupboard where I can go, where I can't hear everybody else having fun lives. And this isn't that spot. So you may hear some Sunday night festivities coming through. I don't know which one this should be plugged into actually. Should it go beneath it or should it go the fourth one along? I'm going to say beneath it. Next to it, sorry. It's some quality gameplay we do. So now, like mine, right. See the Mickey taking I have to endure. I provide endless hours of entertainment. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, this better not be a long stretch now. This came over here. I provide hours of... Can you hear that? Tell me if you can hear it. It's I've seen my neighbour already tonight, and he said, "You alright, mate?" And he was just going across the road to the shop, and I said, "You alright?" I said, "You going out to get a drink?" And he went, "I'm already steaming me, I'm already rolling, I'm going to get some, whatever it was, some spritzers, and I know I don't drink, so I don't know about that stuff." You can get brick sheds. What's this? Are these some stuntmen? The one where the kid lived in the cupboard. Oh yeah, the drawer, that was it, yeah. And I had Colin, who was the caretaker. Right. Where's it going? See, what I should have done is just move the camera down a tiny bit, but instead what I'm going to do is put it on my knee so that you can at least see a bit of whatever the hell it is I'm doing. Jesus. It won't go in with that thing hanging out the back. And yeah, don't totally get me. We have a brick shed, we call it an outhouse, well that's nice, but this isn't a shed. This is entirely within the fabric of what is for now my home. For now. Though in the future I cannot guarantee it. I don't have long on my tenancy agreement, and I don't have much willing to stay where I am in the world at present, on account of it reminding me rather a lot of my failed relationship. With the woman that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Oh, gloom and doom. Now that thing I spent forever pulling through is now going to cause me a problem, isn't it? An absolute pillar client. Right. Get in. Get in. It's actually quite terribly packed, this thing. let's get this right. Have I found the... Right, I think I found the point where everything will go in. Joystick still moving. Right. Let's get a screw and start screwing the bugger together. Alright. Oh, this is starting to look cool now. This is the kind of thing that people say, wow, it's a home, you've done a home conversion. Let's read some of these messages. The ARCade tried as long as the Apollo Space Shuttle to engineer. Well, if it was an Apollo Space Shuttle, I'd be on it like a bonnet, but sometimes you have to do the simpler stuff in life, don't you? Have I taken screws from something else? Don't know. Maybe because that won't tighten. I don't think I've actually. Yeah, that isn't actually in any kind of hole. That is just revolving in air, I think. Yeah. In fact, what kind of screw is this? Skullduggery and banditry, and it should be the easiest bit. Right. Together. Right. There's the whole thing. Get right up in it. Get in there, you guys. Go in, 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 in. Right, and you at the front. Go in, 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 in. Actually, no, I should have tested this before I started screwing this together. In, in. Right, I'll just do 2 for now. Right. Anything after 6 PM, missed the whole second half of the match. OS and Rob's names. Right. Where's my cable? Well, that looks pretty good anyway, doesn't it? You wouldn't have known that I retro dongled that, would you? From the outside, it looks like a professional job. Nobody would know that a clown like me's been at it. Let's just plug this through. Is this going to have enough power now off this socket? Right. Hopefully I plugged it in correctly and I won't have to unscrew that now. Is it recognising it? I suppose you would have been watching the wedding, Hattie. Well, I expect she was, well, I don't know, I don't think she was. Aren't you feeling poo now, OSG? Still drunk when you woke up, Leo? Oh, is it? Hang on, is it your birthday today? Oh, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Leo. Sorry, I'd missed that. Let me see. OSG got so slaughtered. He's still out of work tomorrow. I know my neighbour upstairs is not at work tomorrow. He's already told me. I'm absolutely steaming. I'm steaming, AmigaRob. I'm absolutely. I've got no idea what's happening. I'm not in control of my faculties, and I'm absolutely steaming. Let's have a look then. We'll test this. I'm a gold star and superstar hero. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo-Doo. I'm a gold star and superstar hero. And every girl, go. They shoot the best in the land. I don't think I ever had a pirated version of this. Always had originals of this. It was one of the best selling games on any platform for a long time. It was in the charts. Goal scoring superstar hero. Goal scoring superstar hero. yeah, this is, so I've got this new fan thing. I've done a video for it, but I haven't, this new stand thing, and it's keeping it nice and cool, because normally during these streams this PC gets very hot. Oh, what I didn't check was inputs and game ports and generic USB joystick, starty. And let's switch the view so you can actually see what's happening here. And now here I am up in the corner. Hello. And there's no sound. Oh, maybe there's not meant to be any sound. Oh, we'll let it boot up and see what happens. Yeah, so I don't want my neighbours to hear me saying because they come through. This, I hear things at all times of the day. Well, my neighbour on this side has already told me Sunday he normally has a bloke come round, so I try to keep out of that room, and then he starts up there. Try to keep out. These ones aren't too bad, and then when people across the way, I have to watch out because they might be in the middle of something, and then it's quite difficult really. Monterey cheese bites from no, we don't have any sound, do we? The Monterey cheese bites are a no-go, according to Hattie. Are we going to get sound? Ah, sound. Right.
You're a gold starring superstar hero. You let your head down and play the band. You're a gold starring superstar hero.
Hello Patrick, how are you? Hope you're well, mate. Bad news, he says. There's just not enough room on this desk to fit this, but right, now we're going to see some proper football, sensible world of soccer playing. Hello Jonas, nice to see you. I had a quick look at that link you sent me. Oh, look at that, I've got my, that's how close I'm having a look. Oh yeah, this is all working very well. You've done a very good job here. AmigaRob's, right. Except that top button doesn't work. Ah, because it's not assigned correctly, that'll be why. So if I can assign that. Remap, is it? Joy 1, Joy 1, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so if I want to do... How do I do that? I want to change that. Ah, shut me up. Alright, I can't just use those colours. Use this bottom button, which is a bit annoying. Right. So let's try someone from here. Oh, I haven't actually checked if you can see what I'm doing here. Yes, you can, right. You might be getting tons of fan noise actually, so I'm not sure. I'm trying to do the sound a little bit differently. We're only coming up to 40 minutes in before I do the first bit of any kind of game, so that's not a bad going. Right, that's B, that's the O, and we'll play Papa. Would it be sad on Wednesday? I'll meet you in Loughborough if you want. Oh, if I can do Wednesday. many times you play games, but yes, you've waited the requisite amount of time, which is about 40 minutes, and I have built my new joystick. Still not done all the buttons. It's sort of stable. I've got the cable coming out the back and everything. It's brilliant. Hopefully this will start. It takes a long time to actually get into the game, doesn't it? It just sits there giving you all these people. Makes you wait. I probably could have put this camera a little bit to the side, but... Oh, listen to the roar of the crowd. This is what we've been waiting for the moment when wow, Paddle were really good on this. Hello, is this Aaron Vinter I've got here? Oh, no. Hello, Zoostas. I'm only going to play this just to test the joystick, and I'm going to be back to... I don't know, maybe something original like Stunt Car Racer. I guess what I could also do, I could assign a button to up as well on this. No. Taking a Mickey. Right, here we go. I think it was Mr. Alan Boxick I had there. I might do one race and Stunt Car Race, although I think I forgot to save again last time, so I'm sort of caught in a perpetual time loop on that game at the minute. I might do the new Stunt Car Racer, the hacked one, because the tracks on that, as I recall, I mean, it was a good effort, but I thought they were rubbish. So. TNT it's called, isn't it? Stunt Car Racer TNT. God, the control's awful on that guy. Oh, ball went off the side of the pitch. Alright. Just, it was a little bit very clever. Right. I'm better going up the pitch because the ball weighs less. No. Let's see how it goes. Right. I just want to score one outstanding goal and then. I haven't quite got my touch back yet. It's but I'm pretty good at this one. I mean, Padova are not that good in real life. It's just you got to get the flow back, you see. You got to, you know, get the knock the thing around. I can't quite get the. Not quite lubricated. I don't know how to lose it. I'm quite skillful at games, it's just I'm having to build my own devices to play them, you see. I've got quite a bit of pedigree. It's not all about winning, sometimes it's about the being miserable while you're playing them. Which I'm quite good at the minute. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Maybe I've just got too old. Right. Oh, no touch. I might play one more. I was all ready to drill this. I had the drill and the drill bit and everything. Schweinhunds. I'll have one more go, maybe I'll put something together. Why did the crowd keep chanting? Yeah, I always thought they chanted Millwall and something else, I can't remember. I'd like to know where they got it. Where they got the sounds from. Right, I know who I'll be. Look at some of these teams in this division. Tranmere Rovers, they've just got back into the league, I think. Luton, they've gone out and come back again. Barnsley, are they Premiership? Yeah. Birmingham are Premiership. Stoke have just got relegated, haven't they? Oh yeah, who else am I playing? Who am I going to play? I'll play Grimsby. Right, because you may or may not know that Watford has one of the sneaky good players that I don't think many people are aware of. Who it is? The one and only Nigel Gibbs, who's absolutely amazing on this game. In fact, I used to just put him up front. And sometimes I put him at left back and then just give the ball to him and run it all the way into the goal. They properly minged. I nearly read that as they properly minged, but that would have been disgusting. Oh, I'm starting down again. Right, this is a bit more like it. Oh. Oh, right, he's crippled him straight away, hasn't he? Excuse me scratching my nose. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Craig Sheds Straw. Gonna score a great goal any minute now. Hard nerves, hard nerves. So just watch this. Amazing. Just watch this amazing. I was really itchy. Excuse me scratching my nose continuously with the knuckle of my hand. Right, Gibbs. Ramage is in this side as well. It's just my youth has slipped away and I no longer have the dexterity. You make your own cheesy bites. Still got a kebab in the fridge from... Oh from last night. Oh, I forgot I was playing a game then. Doing good defending here. just need to get it out of get it out of the offensive area. Yeah, rubbish. See. Well, those kebabs that you get from the street are not really proper kebabs. It's completely lost my touch on this thing. Completely lost it. Here he goes. Oh. I don't know how I did that. That was a clever bit of aftertouch on going in the opposite direction to where I wanted it to go. Right, I've got about 30 seconds to score a cracking goal, just to prove you all wrong. So here we go. And in comes Gibbsy, and stop. Roasted dog thing. I'll have you know that is normally a some form of rat that they kind of mush together into a big thing. So what game am I going to play next? Something that uses a joystick that I can be really good on. Not Shadow of the Beast. Alien fish finger. Is that a game? Or is that a type of food? Alien fish finger. Alien. Oh goodness, why is alien fish finger? Okay, that's a game. Right, so alien fish. Where can I download it? Web link. When did this come out? What's this? That might have it. External downloads, ADF. There we go. What? ADF? you have to. Oh, I'm gonna have to give this guy some money now. Yeah, prepare your download and then let me download it, please. Download, save file, save it onto my floppy. Right. Alien fish finger. I did get past the first level. I've got a 24-hour McDonald's not too far from me, and I went there a while ago. When I got to the door, they said we're shut. That is what my luck is like at the minute. They said no, sorry, and I said, oh, could I have some?
Could I have some food, please? I'd really like to come in and have one of your disgusting kneecaps off of whatever it is you make your food out of.
And they went, no, we're closed, I'm afraid. And I said, what?
But don't you open 24 hours?
And they went, no, we don't, not for you, you loser. And then I just went, and there was, oh, think for me. I was all by myself alone, and everybody mocked me. Right, alien fish finger. Where's it? Just checking the back phone. I did hear it go buzz. Oh. Oh goodness. Okay. Right, that's nice. Okay, maybe that doesn't like Kickstart 3. Wonderful. Where is it? Rustler's chicken burger in the fridge, 60 seconds in the microwave, 60 minutes on the toilet the next day. I've seen those ones they have in Aldi. I don't know what they call them, Ristlers or something like that, I guess, or whatever the nearest knockoff is. I bought this about 5 years ago now. Looney Tunes, Golden Nose, tons of stuff on it. It's not. It says the complete Golden Collection, but the Golden Collection isn't all of the thing. It's faded a bit of that in the sun. And I've had it 5 years. I don't think I've watched 10%. This is a good one. Silly Symphony. Why isn't this working? Two cheeseburgers. No, they're not Rizzlers. You know what if it's called Rustlers on if it's called Rustlers in Twizzlers, they're called Turkey Twizzlers, I think. Hattie, yes, they were Turkey Rizzlers. Yeah, they were strange things. I dined upon them every now and then. Yeah, you know, if you go into Aldi, they always have like the you know, turkey twizzlers were made by Bernard Manning, weren't they? I always thought they were made by Bernard Manning. Got a feeling Alien Fish Finger requires full ECS, and that was why it crashed on the first attempt at the boot. Why do I even say things? Why do I even speak? What is the matter with me? Every time I say anything, the exact bloody opposite happens. Yeah, Bernard Matthews. I've got Nespresso wanting me to work for them again, even though I can't drink coffee. I get these emails from Nespresso wanting me to work on their phone lines, and I get them. Well, they're from their agents, and I get these emails about 5 times a week, and I used to like Findus crispy pancakes as well, and I actually went to one of the classes, but I can't drink coffee. I don't have caffeinated drinks. I can't drink coffee, and I went to in the end I went to the thing just so I could, because I needed some money, and I went to did this online thing, and I said, well, I can't drink coffee. Is this going to be a problem? And they said yes, because when you're training, you need to have a webcam on. It was a memory issue. You need to have a webcam on, and we will watch you. You will have to drink the coffees on camera. And I said, well, I can't drink it. And then they were saying, well, what you can do is put it in your mouth and spit it out. That'll be acceptable. So, tune intervenes. Oh, for God's sake. Animals, you people. Right. Read me now. No, we don't need to do that, do we? We can just start from level 1. We'll do it on medium, just so we don't make it too easy. Oh, its second button's working. I've just realised. Are you receiving me? Loud and clear. Your first mission is to salvage some triatoms from the base. What are triatoms? Triatoms are available. You know, right blue. Okay. 6. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess it's low gravity. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that fixed him anyway. Is that a triatom I'm about to collect there? What does that arm mean? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a flicky screen though. My bullet just went up into the sky. Oh, what's that one over there? There's stuff flicking on this screen. It's not good if you... You're most... Well... I'd like to know what's happening. I suppose they're giving them a bit of a chance here, aren't they? I think gamer's a bit of a strong name for me. Come on. Come on. You come on. Wait there. Oh. Come on. Oh, he's died to death. Whee. Oh, hang on. Is this another one? Is that one of them triatom things? Oh no, it's one of them things. Ooh. Right, how do I get up this then? Oh, I don't like. Oh, this one goes the other way, like that. No. Stick jockey. I don't know what that means. So how do I get down here? Do I just drop down or what? I'll just drop. Whee! Oh, I get you. I get you. Is that one I killed? He was silly, just running into all them bullets, wasn't he? Where'd you come from? No, come up the stairs. Come up the stairs. Oh, what was that? There's stuff flickering. I reckon they're triatoms, those things. You like this? Fish finger, yeah. What's that thing up there then? Oh, I don't like the look of that. It's Gilbert the alien. Hey, how did you do that? It got me through the thing. Get some of these triatom boys. Get it. I'll get it. There we go. Curly muffin. No. Stop making all that racket. Oh, there's a staircase. I couldn't see that. Uh-oh. This is really like a kind of Spectrum game, but on the Amiga, isn't it? I've had enough of you, Gilbert. Right, we'll go up that staircase, I think. Here then. Uh-oh. They seem a bit irate, those things. slowly but surely kill your robots. There's a little robot in there now. Knocks his gun right out of his midst. What's that? Do I need that? Can I get in that? No. Benefactor. That's right. Oh, down to the valley where the people stay. Down to the... Oh, hang on a minute. Do I need to come back across this again? Yo, to the valley where the people stay. Oh, look, I've missed a bit there. Down to the valley, down to the valley, gonna teach them how to play. Don't need to do that. That'll be another polite comment on my Twitter from someone. Oh, to the valley where the people stay. Down to the valley, down to the valley, gonna teach them how to play. Look at me bounce, I am so happy to be bouncing into this fan. Right, my nose is driving me mad. Bear with me for a moment. Oh, I'll just pause that. Am I out of shot? Oh my goodness. My nose is completely inflamed around here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh. Excuse me. What's happening? Pick that thing up. Whoa. Soon in the same position I had before. Come on, down you come. Saturday nights do fine by me. If you did that, depends how it goes, and I might set a regular time for mine, but I'd probably change it, if that makes sense. What are you getting all shooty about? Burn your brains out. And I'll have that, thank you. You're going up against Saturday Night Takeaways, this. Seen the vacancy now that Dex hit the skids. Oh, my nose is killing me. Although at least I've got a nose, unlike that lady whose nose fell off. I've gone mad. No, kill myself. Ooh. Oh, I've got a new bloke. That's handy because I was running out and I'm doing quite good in this game. Run! He's carrying some of that Triatorium or whatever it's called. Family night on Saturday. Looking like you're losing your Sundays still. Oh look, there's my spaceship. Hang on, isn't this where I started? Don't know. Yay. How much of this stuff do I need to get? Can I go yet? Do I have to go the other way? Oh, how did I do that? Oh look, I've got a load of it there. I suppose there's something nice about having a scrolling screen, isn't there? Have I done it? What do I need to do now? Right, Patrick, what can I do for you, my friend? I don't know what to do. I've already been here. Oh, maybe I need to go somewhere else. I'll just have to go back again. Now come on, ASG. We are accepting of everyone in this forum, and in this video stream, and Patrick is probably not as down in the dumps as I am today, so I don't think I've gone this way yet. So no, have I been this way? Looks like I have. Yeah, I have been. Oh, look, there's some more things. Oh, I know. Maybe I need to blast through this by pressing the fire button. No, okay. Maybe I punch it. Come on guys, let's all be nice and friendly. Everybody has their rough times, and they've got their ways it comes out. And oh, that was handy. I didn't mean to do that. I pooed out that gun. Just call that a skill shot. Call that a skill shot. I entirely meant to do that. Don't know if I need that A. I'm guessing that's a bonus life thing. So, oh, that means going down there. Right, I reckon I'm going to be able to get my spaceship now. I got a little machine. It's a space. Oh, is that the door open? Right, I think the door's open. Is that it? What do I do? Oh! Completed the game. Completed the game. Once you've landed your ship, your mission is to enter another. Oh. This time your primary target is to destroy an enemy saucer-spaced shaped hover ship. Great, no problem. You will not be able to enter your ship until you succeed. Good luck. What was I supposed to destroy again? Well, this is a bit of a dangerous place we've landed. They didn't exactly land anywhere covert, do they? You thought these guys might have blown up my ship while I was here as well. Well, let's just think this out, because they don't look brave enough to go up these stairs. Are they brave enough to jump up there? Come on, if you're hard enough. Just going to lure them into a false sense of security. Right, this is it. You've made a mistake now. Uh-oh. This becomes more powerful. And we're going to try and see the new Star Wars film next week. Oh, I see. Picking up a gun. What's that? Oh. Oh, this I can deal with. Why should the bloke just run into me and cause me damage? Dealt with that rather clever, I thought. Why leave your gun? Don't leave your gun lying around the floor, soldier. You gotta be clever, using tactics. So how do I get up here then? I wonder if I have to do a curly muffin. Have I messed this up? I'm thinking that I have to do a curly muffin. Maybe. Like that. Unless I'm supposed to go the other way and come out on the other side. Which I probably am, but I'm going to try and defeat it with the old curly muffin. I should need to do that. I need to go up here. No, I don't have curlies, honestly. Let's go hopping across. A wishing and a hopping and a hopping and a wishing. Come on, come up the stairs, you know you want to. Come up the stairs. That's it, come up the stairs. And I'll murder you to death. Hey. Oh. Come up the stairs. Come up the stairs, your friend did it. Oh no, oh dear, oh dear. It's all coming wrong. Retro game viewer, please mind your language. Don't want any picking on anyone, please. Thank you. Oh, that's brilliant. I hope you have a nice time, Patrick. Really do. Let us know how you get on. Don't take anything personally, Patrick. Appreciate you coming here, and I know things can be difficult, so I think people sometimes don't fully understand, mate, but try and keep yourself... Oh, hang on, what goes on here? Try and keep your chin up. First holiday in 30 years, that's brilliant. Well, have a lovely time, mate. Have a lovely time. Where are you going to? Because you sort of live in a holiday, not far from the sort of holiday area as it is, do you? Ooh. Oh, what do you got next? I still want to get this one. Chippenham in Wiltshire. Well, I went to Wiltshire. In fact, did I go to Chippenham? I went to Wiltshire about 4 years ago, and I had a suitcase nicked on the train on the way there, on the way to go to somewhere else from there, on the way to Bristol. And we didn't know what station it went or anything, and I figured it out. I found the suitcase, load of stuff nicked from it. Then I found a witness, and then the police went round there, found all the stuff, and 7 police cars they took, and no conviction. Obviously, because he said it wasn't him. And there wasn't enough evidence to do anything about it, because the police are really good with stuff like that. Oh, I just Cooper Troopered in there. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Listen. You just have a nice time on your holiday. And when you come here, you know, we know you know that you're having a bit of a rough time. That's fine. You don't, well, and if you don't get a hello, look at that, different. If we don't respond to you immediately, it doesn't mean we're ignoring you. And I haven't been reading all the comments because I've been trying to prove what a great gamer I am. Right, okay. Right, okay, mate. No worries. Well, I didn't do too bad there. That game was alright. It was different. Are there any other suggestions? Oh yeah, you won't be able to say that. Any other suggestions for any other games? I'm not going to go for too much longer tonight. I'm just going to see what abuse I've been receiving. I have this particular Twitter account where some of the people are so twisted. And Alien Fish Fingers, yes, Mad Moments, that's right, we've been playing that. Robocod. Oh, I played Robocod on another stream a while ago, and it was so much worse. And it wasn't on this channel, it was on one of my other channels. I could guess I could. It just seems so much worse than how I remembered it. I used to like Robocod, and I thought, God, this is awful. I prefer. No, I can't remember the name of the flipping game now. Oh, what's its name? Right, see if it works anyway. Gods, I quite like Gods, but it has such a bad reputation. That's funny, why is it doing that? I told you my willpower to keep your thing in operation. That's funny, why do you do that with the game? I want to play a game and do a funny thing with the screen go funny. Yeah, some people hate Gods. I'm not playing Dizzy games. Some people hate Gods for some reason. I used to quite like Gods. I quite like the Bitmap Brothers. Oh, we played Gadget Lost in Time before. That was awful, that one. That was last week, wasn't it? I can't remember last week. Yeah, I played Myth with the little guy. Deliverance never played. It's a bit scary. I'm not playing Thundercats. That game is awful. Have you seen the trailer? A production trailer has been released for the new Thundercats cartoon. My goodness, it is absolutely horrific. And they did a remake of Thundercats in 2011. I watched one episode of it, and it wasn't too bad. Oh no, hang on, this was the correct version, wasn't it? I wonder if this is going to have the penguin advert in it. I think they do all the Amiga versions. Yeah, oh, it's awful. No, I haven't made my dinner yet. I don't know if I'm going to have dinner tonight. Hello, I haven't really eaten today. I've had a couple of slices of peanut butter on bread. And what else did I have? Oh, I had a sandwich made out of hummus and some falafels. Yeah, the original Thundercats was animated by Saban Wolf, and it was cake. Oh no, hang on, do it like this one. Cake, hammer. Hammer, earth, apple, tap. A falafel?
Hurry, man, what you eating these exotic foods for? Like, we eat some kind of food.
A falafel is like a Mediterranean and Moroccan, like little ball of. I nearly said peas pudding, but it isn't like peas pudding really. That's a different thing that's like peas pudding.
Sadiq Khan says no, don't go out with one of these. Sadiq Khan says don't go out with one of these things, they are bad. This is one of my old shoes. I used to wear it on my foot. Now it sits in the corner of the room, looking old and very smelly. This is a guitar that I found outside. I picked it out the bin and I brought it home. This is a plug that's meant to go in a flat. It's been sitting on the side for a whole year. This is a car from a Skeletech track. It's been left on the side for 4 years. This is a Tom Tom Go clone that my dad wiped the maps off before he died. This is a spare lock from the key of the box for my post box. This is the DVD of the Mr. Men that was bought for me some time ago. It is still in the original wrapper. I've never watched it, no, I've not had more. Right, here we go. Right. Strawberry. Pingrinos. Look at that, super speed. There's a real problem with the scrolling on this game. That is really annoying. Also, the rear layers are in front of the sprites. And you have to do blind drops as well, which is stupid. Oh, I've messed up this one. Lips. Ah, lips. Ice cream. Violin. Earth. Snowman spills lives. Oh, my nose is so painful. Oh. I think I'm going to have to get a Sanmar joystick to fit to my new thing. Eventually, I'm going to end up replacing everything in this joystick. It's just boring in this game now. I think it has the same music throughout this game, doesn't it? I know there's a lot of hidden areas on this game. This is the A1200 fixed version, isn't it? It's not the actual AGO version. We got in here. Oh. Some wood. He moves in time to the music, by the way. I don't know why I thought this game was good. Yeah, this game I played it on another channel that I ran a while ago, and I just thought it was rubbish. I used to really like this game. I just thought it was rubbish. There's a huge amount of noise going on. Oh, I don't know if I've got any more music in me. I think that might be all right. God, that was handy. Oh, I know, it's this one up here, isn't it? Oh yeah, I got stuck on this one. I hate this level. Because it's not really exciting, it's just boring. Yeah. Blind jumps, just waste of time. Bollocks, can't really this anymore. Right. What was the other game? Was there anything else anybody suggested to me? I don't know what to... Oh, what's this? Oh, I've just seen Leo and Hattie, you both commented on my thing. Oh, we're up to 11 viewers. Well, thank you, everybody. I know what I loved. It's a bit sucky now, yeah. The music, I think I used to like it a lot. Probably because it tested my skills to their limit. Oh yeah. Haven't I seen Leo and I didn't notice. I don't know. Is that on Facebook? I didn't notice. Fire and Ice. Did I play that? Did I play that on here? Oh, let's look it up. I've got a feeling I played Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice. I went and bought some mince yesterday, and I'm either going to have spaghetti bolognese when I finish this, or I'm going to have chili con carne. But the thing is, if you have chili con carne, I mean, I fancy chili con carne, but if you have chili con carne and you're having chili con carne for a few days with the amount of meat I've bought, so I'll probably have, because chili con carne, once it's chili con carne, it's nothing else. With bolognese can become chili con carne. It's transmedial. Okay. What was the other here? Scooby Doo Doo Dooby Doo Doo Doo. Cool Coyote. Did I not play this on here before? I feel like I've played this. Or I've seen somebody talking about it recently, maybe. So I have followed this Actually, not going to talk about that. Just remember that I was going to keep to myself about that. So, forget I mentioned anything about following or anything like that. That never happened. That's a complete and utter fantasy, and I shall deny it. Fire. No, it doesn't look like I can find fire and ice. And I keep looking in all the best places. Oh no, I found it. Strange. This joystick's working quite well anyway. Good work, AmigaRob. Fire and ice, magnet and steel. You've got to roll with it, you've got to take your time, you've got to say what you say, don't let anybody get in your way. This is all too much for me to take. You've got to take your time, you've got to roll with it, you've got to say what you say if you want to say what you need to say, so say it with your mouth. Background. It's what kind of games am I good at? Well, I'm normally good at. I'm best at games like racing games, like Stunt Car Racer, and I'm also good at football games like Sensible World of Soccer. I'm good at top-down shooting games like Chaos Engine. I'm good at. I'm good at some of the real-world ones like Defender of the Crown. Yeah. No, I'm quality at all kinds of games, Patrick. It's called Coyote. Oh, that's a big NTSC area there. Please put your data disk in DFI. Okay, I'll put my data disk in. I'll put my floppy in your drive, if that is what you insist upon. So, yeah, no, I wasn't going to tell that story, was I? I keep going to tell the story. I don't want to tell. Don't tell the untellable story, whatever you do. Just put it in there, silly computer. Oh, here we go. I did play this game, surely. I played this game the other week, didn't I? No, I'd like to see about Patrick. I'm sure I played this. Didn't I play this the other week? Okay, OSG, OSG, I hope you're sticking around, mate. But I'll see you soon. If not, I don't know, I think I have played this game before, and I don't think I was particularly good at it. Hack the... Or did I? Yeah, I didn't play this one. No, I didn't. No, I've not played this before. Well, the soundtrack's very C64-ish, isn't it? Is this not the one where you're meant to get the things to follow you? Oh, maybe Zeusgas played this. Oh, what? Follow me. Follow me. Can you hear my phone going bonkers? It's people having a go at me on Twitter, I expect. What have I just thrown away there? 3% of the game. This machine's definitely running a lot better with my new cooler. Pack them down. So, is this? Am I not supposed to get this thing following me? I can't. The reflection looks like a turd, says the ever-wise Hattie. I don't like this game, it's something wrong with it. Don't like this one. I'm going to try one more, I'm going to call it a night because I'm wrecked. Why have I got a Roblox window there? Any suggestions? Yeah. see if I've got any suggestions because I can't actually see the thing. By next week I'm going to have my thing set up properly so I can see what the bloody hell I'm doing. He's fidgeting and whining and farting. Well, that'll be that bloody McDonald's he's been fed, won't it? Dear me, what do you expect? I'd be fidgeting and whining and farting if that happened to me. It's a unpleasant, toxic combination. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Escape from Colditz. Have I played that one before? Is that a joystick game? Right, we'll go for Escape from Colditz. It looks like it's isometric. One disc, eh? Something like that. And we will go escaping from Colditz. There is no escape from Colditz. It's funny, I could have sworn I just saved that, but it doesn't. Oh, no, I didn't save it. Yes, we was. Well, I did think I had downloaded Escape from Colditz, but it seems like I was very much mistaken. I do apologise. And now we'll simply reboot this emulation, and before you know it, we will be playing Escape from Colditz. It's a game that I very much wanted to play for some time. Reminded me of the work of Jean-Paul Sartre. You keep Febrezing. Joystick with keyboard controls, they can. Welcome to Colditz Castle. We do have this job. Oh, a bit quick. Come on. British Escape from Colditz. And as soon as you've eliminated control, okay? What's happening? Loading. Loading. No problems, everything's loading. Why are you all predicting a guru meditation? So cruel. Right, here we are in the cold. What's that? Lockpick, right. How do I pick that one? Spacebar? How do I pick it up? And there's a lockpick there on the floor. Press arrow. Right, got it. Yeah, I know. I do get quite a lot of a very high percentage of my subscribers on my stream, and I do very much appreciate it. Oh, hello. Didn't see me. What did I just do? Oh. Sorry, Mr. K. Are you Polish, Mr. K? I was trying to go to the toilet. I don't think that what that is. I don't know, but that ain't going to the toilet. It's like a number 3 to me. Right, over here, the French quarters, right.
Oh, the French quarters. We have got the candle. The candle will bring light to the resistance. We should have a little wonder about. This is the edge of the room. And what have we got here? Oh, we've got a beautiful thing on the wall. So beautiful.
Yeah, I do appreciate that I get like a sixth of my subscribers watching me, even when I'm horribly depressed like I am at the minute. Well, I'm not horribly depressed, I've been worse. I mean, I've been so bad I've not been able to get out of bed at my absolute worst. Which was years ago, and I had a medical problem which was sort of diagnosed and fixed, which was that I can't absorb vitamin D, which meant my hormones went bonkers. And let's go down the stairs. Hello. Just going up here, just minding my own business. And yeah, I had a horrible bout of depression about 12 years ago, and it was awful. And I'm probably having, I'm not going to say it was nothing like that at the minute. I'm not having a great time at the minute. And I'm doing some, not obsessive, but I'm not. I'm just at the point where it's hard for me to regulate my my day, and I'm all over the place basically. So I thought I was allowed in the courtyard. Well, here we are. What's this we got here? Lockpick, eh? Oh, get the lockpick. Oh, I think I quite want the lockpick. Why? Hey, we got the lockpick. He's not really American, Peter Lorre, but... Well, I think we can take the lockpick and we can use the lockpick to open the door and a grade 2 security door and well, Murray, I'm not so sure. You know, it's in your bank and the bank's in the lawnmower and. PDAs make you uncomfortable. Escape. Oh right, okay. This game is Escape from Colditz, and I've got a feeling I'm not going to escape. entirely paying attention to what I'm doing, if I'm completely honest. Just having a nice walk, hands in my pockets. What? So so I did ask about Mr. K. I'm going to see potentially next week a Polish politician called Mick Mick, who he's done a lot of things and he says quite a few controversial things, but the reason I'm going to see him, and it's really the only reason I'm going to see him, is speak at. Alright, okay. He's speaking at Speaker's Corner about, I don't know what, about freedom of speech, I think. But he, apparently at one time, he was so unhappy with the amount that he had to pay in tax, he went to outside of the Polish tax office and he ate his own tax return in front of the tax office. So. Hello. Well, I think this is one of those games that you have to care about, and I'm just walking around rooms, walking around corridors. I know this is probably meant to be a good game, but oh, I haven't got a lockpick. Now what? Well, that's another one we can tick off the list of games that I don't like. I'm going to pick one at random and I'm going to call it a night, I think. Pokemon Rubinum. This can't be Amiga. Oh, here it is. 4D Sports Driving. I've heard of that. And that's 2 discs. Have I played that before on here? Is this another one that I've forgotten the name of? So yeah, I'm going to be going to see this guy speak probably next week. I'm not definite yet. We'll see how it goes. I might not go. But yeah, he ate his own tax return in front of the tax office, which in my book means he's deserving of my time. How could he do such an insulting thing in front of the tax office, you may ask? Well, he simply was hungry and he ate it right in front of him. And I have now crashed this. No, yes, no, that's not worked correctly. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. This is not a bad intro. Oh, it's a melon one, that's why. Yeah, Amos is a good place to start Ego Chip. I'm a clockwork creep, and I cannot sleep. They wind me up and let me go. Amos is a good place, and Blitz Basic as well, though I can never quite get my head around it. Body Sports Driving. I'm good at the... I don't think this is... I think we might need to do a little reboot here. Rick and Morty has been renewed for 70 more episodes. I wonder if the quality will be as good at the end of those 70 episodes as it is at the beginning of them. Blitz Basic has C structures, I think, and it's faster than most C implementations, so it might be worth trying. Didn't I do the Lotus the other day, Hattie? Because I think you just want to laugh at me about it. I might play it if I can't get this to work. But I am good at driving games. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, there's loads of C implementation. Is it SASC or something? I think is the loaded for the engine. Actually looks like you're watching it on a TV rather than a screen because of their choice of colours. I was brilliant at Lotus too. I had all the screws, all the talent. I did get past the first. I thought it was all one track. I'm sure I did get past the first one. It's all one track, isn't it? It just carries on. Alright, I might play Lotus in a minute and call it. Right. Let's try. Okay. We don't need those stinking words.
We don't need no stinking passwords.
We don't need no stinking passwords. We can just go straight in and do what? Have I heard of a game called Stunt Car Racer? Ooh. Rings a bell. I'm not in... oh my goodness. Right, so what exactly do I do in this game? It's a good job I've got to say, oh. Alright, that's interesting. So this has a... Oh, goodness. .4D racing, yes. I've seen that man. Everyone always mocks me. I'll give this one more go, then we'll do Lotus, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a disappointment as well, this game. But I'm going to try boosting up the CPU speed of it and see if it makes it any smoother. Perhaps time did not finish. No, we just want to drive. God, the music's awful. Yeah. It's dark outside now. Oh, there, this is much better now. I've sped it up a bit. We've got nice and smooth. This is what the game was meant to play on. Nice and smooth. Super fast CPU. So the fire button does nothing. So what I need to do... is go... Right, this is where I turn. How do I brake? Alright, now I've completely spun. See, I'd be alright if it was wrong way. Is that the road there? Oh, that must be the turn. Well, it's going to tell me I'm going the wrong way again, isn't it? Well, what's this? I don't remember this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, apparently it's the same people that made Test Drive 2. So, is it Lotus 1 or 2 you wanted me to play? Lotus. Yeah, if I drove, I aspired to have a Lotus, but I've never driven. I don't have a car, which is good because I don't drive. I was offered a car at 14, and it was a Mini, and then Minis really, everyone wanted a Mini, and I would have taken it if I know it was a classic Mini, and it just got pulled away just as they, about 2 years before they suddenly became classic Minis, suddenly became absolutely. Like the most valuable car you could have. Well, not the most valuable car, but a car of value. Right, I'm going to give this a real quick go and then I'm going to call it a night because I'm running out of steam. Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge. Look at all the colours, look at all the colours, look at them all. You want a Mini? OSG has a Mini. Everyone wants a Mini, see, and I had it had barely been driven. It was my nan's, and when they moved house, it was offered to me. I was about 14, and I said, well, I'd have to park it outside my dad's house for 3 years. I don't think he'd like that, but he might have not bothered to. Actually, on reflection, he probably would have been more than happy, because it would have been increased the chance of me learning how to drive. This crack ain't working. probably, yeah, on reflection, he probably would have, wow, what bloody hell you got that for? But then he would have said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I do, make sure you drive. I don't know how different my life would have been if I'd driven. I was having so much problems with migraines. Don't know if I ever would have actually have driven the thing. I'll probably still be driving it now if I did. But did have it now. When am I going to sell those stupid things I have to do all this clicking? You made your wife get the supercharged one. Your car's a piece of poop. What do you drive, Hattie? What do you drive? I don't know what you drive. This still isn't working. This crack's falling over as well. So what is it? Oh, I know what's messing it up. It would be because we have gone like that and we've messed up all the CPU timing. Yeah, migraine blackout. I don't get migraine blackouts, but if I see like trees and stuff flying past me, it's not impossible for me to not see. And then you don't realise when you're not seeing things. That's the problem. It's not until 10 minutes after you've stopped seeing things that you realise you can't see. She's the worst driver ever. And that's mixed with maybe the lowest suspension and the lowest profile tires. It's banging up the gear. Oh, what, a Volvo is it? No, Vauxhall, yeah. All my mates had Novas. That was a Vauxhall, wasn't it? Vauxhall Nova. They were Novas when they started driving. Nigel Mainsail. This is the one with Nigel Mainsail. And you've got a Renault. I'm not going very fast. Oh, I know why, because I've not got it in gear. So am I racing? Okay. I'm in 20th at present. Oh, that was 19th. Right, good. Okay. 16th. Good. I'm not sure this really runs it like a proper race. It's sort of, when you get going, it starts chucking people at you again, then you just need to get past it. It's like a... There's no point changing down gear because you just go to a complete standstill. The normal cars only have 5 like drive gears, like neutral, and then oh, we're doing laps, are we? Shoot some red shells at those cars. Score 0. No, I want that fire faster. Down slow. How do I set that? I wanted to change it off of manual gears. Stupid. No, I'm quite bad. Bit easy when you can hear the actual gear noise, I suppose. I don't know why he keeps driving into him. Why does he keep driving into the signs? It's not letting me steer. I suppose it's probably for the best I don't drive. It takes so long to change down gears, it's just not... Well, I think that's me for tonight. I can't take any more. So I'll be. I might come on in a week. I don't know. Stop that racket. I might come on in the week, but otherwise I'll come on after. Oh, I might not come on after Z-Staz's next week. I might not be on next week. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. See what happens. No, I'm not trying to. Again, I'm not in the mood to do it anymore. I won't win, Hattie. I won't win. I know you like being encouraging of me, but I won't win. I will fail. Yeah, the DeLoreans. I thought DeLoreans were made in Ireland. Maybe it was an Irish company. But they're getting hard. The parts are harder to get now. There was a load of them because there was a load that were never constructed. In fact, I think. Yeah, let me get this right. I think what happened was there was a load of parts of DeLoreans that were never assembled, and they were just sat in a warehouse for years. And somebody bought up the stock, and they've actually built whole new DeLoreans from the stock. I might have made that up. I was playing Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge, and I'm going to stop now because I'm just giving up. Yeah. So I can't play the guitar, and that guitar's only got about 5 strings on it. That guitar I was trying to make into I found it in a bin, and I was going to try and use it as like a weird resonating echo chamber. I haven't figured it out how I'm going to do it yet. I'm figuring it out. I feel sorry for you, Hattie. I don't think I ever did anything like that in front of my partner that smelled. If it was loud, it might be loud, but it didn't stink. And if it did stink, I'd say, I think I've just dropped a bit of something a bit unpleasant. You may wish to leave the room for an hour or so. But I was generally fed very high quality food, lots of olive oil, so everything slipped through, all the pipes were clean, and there was no debris to bring any smells. DeLorean Turbo Challenge. Yeah, it's just must be very unpleasant. Very unpleasant. I'll tell you this story. I'll finish off with a story. So, since I've been living by myself and cooking for myself, because my former partner wouldn't let me cook. In fact, in our whole relationship, only right at the end did she ever once let me cook for her, and she said it wasn't too bad actually. But I like cooking. But so I mentioned earlier, what I might do is I have spaghetti bolognese, and then I'll make enough that'll last really 3 days. It should be enough for 5 days, but I eat quite a hefty old amount. And so I was making spaghetti bolognese for the first day. Second day I might convert it into chili con carne by putting a packet of stuff in it and then chucking some beans in there. I'd have a bit off and then put it in the pan. So I was, and then I was mixing it with corn as well, because I was trying to cut down the amount of beef I was having. So I'd have half beef, half corn, and then all these beans in it. And my God, after I'd done that for a couple of weeks, I was dropping farts that I was trying to extend my neck. They were so bad. My neighbour was complaining. He was saying, "Hey Rob, you got something wrong with your trains or something? It's just a real rough smell coming through." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to sort it out. Something's blocked. Something was blocked." So I was, it's awful. I mean, the worst, most unspeakable devil farts you can possibly. Thanks, Mad Moment. Appreciate that. The worst. Oh, I meant to say, yeah, hit the like button as well. The like button will be handy for me. Thank you. So these farts are awful, and because I've been living by myself and I've not been working recently, I've been sort of just living with it. But then I thought, well, I better go out and get something to eat. I was running out of food, so I went out and I started walking up the road, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to let a fart, and I let one go, and it was, my eyes were stinging, and I was outside, so I knew it was real bad. So I went into Aldi in the town where I live. I'm not gonna identify. I went to the Aldi. Just as I was going in, I thought, I'm just gonna let one go. Just let a little stinker go. I was like, "Ooh, what's that? That was bad. It was bad." But I thought, I'll just quickly go into Aldi and do what shopping I need to do, and then I'll leave. So then, I shouldn't be telling this story really. It's gross. So I went into the Aldi and I walked up the first aisle. I had a basket and it was packed, this Aldi, and I thought, oh, I could do with dropping another one of these awful farts out. But I'd already started putting stuff in my thing, and I thought, I don't want to put down my thing, walk out of the shop, drop the fart, and then come back in, because the security, I think it's suspicious. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll walk to the back of the shop, because the back of the shop has like doors that open into a car park. So I thought, I'll walk near enough so the doors open, and there'll be fresh air, and it'll get, the breeze comes through, and it will suck it'll suck it out. So I went and stood right near where the chickens and stuff were at the back of the shop, and I had my thing, and I was waiting for the people to move away. And in the end, there was most people were sort of moving away from this part of the shop, and there was just a bloke and his girlfriend stood just by the freezers, and they were a good 10 paces away from me. So I thought, right, I'm just gonna drop this real stinker right here. There's only these two. I think I'll be okay. And then but then I thought, I'll wait a minute, and the woman moved away, and I thought, right, the woman's gone, I'm clear to go now. So I thought, I was just gonna let her. So I just let this just start to go, and as soon as it started, I thought, oh my god, this is like the ones I was doing earlier that were making me feel sick. This is 10 times worse. This one is absolutely fucking gross. This is, and I could feel the warmth of it. It was that bad. And and as soon as it went, I thought, I was like, and I walked away really rapidly, and the doors opened, and I thought, well, at least the breeze will take that away. And then suddenly I heard this like thump, like a human thump, and I thought, oh my god. And I looked around. Well, I sort of walked away, and people were there was a kind of, oh, my boyfriend, and I sort of came around casually once the first aider was there, and this bloke was out. He was out spark, so I think I knocked him out with my fart. I think he took the thing, and then he just went. He slumped over. It was too much of a coincidence. He slumped over, and when they sort of brought him round, and when they brought him round, one of the members of staff went, do you want to use the toilet, mate? And then he was, so anyway, so yeah, so that was that, and then yeah. Well, I thought I had ego chip. I thought I had for a moment. Okay, I thought I had. I was. So I sort of stood next to him. I was like, "Are you okay?" But at the same time, I was sort of shaking it out my trousers, any remnants that were floating around. and it was hanging around in the air. It was pretty rough. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened. So I added that to the accolade list of I mean, he was gone. This guy, he was complete. He was like they were calling to evil. And then when he came around, he said, I don't know what happened. It's like smelling salts or something, you know, the reverse. Texie88, haven't seen you for a while. I seem to remember you being here before. Yeah, you've just caught the end. I just thought I'd do a story, just a jolly story to cheer us all up. Anyway, I've given up that combination of food now, so I think I'm cured. Fart skills, it's like peppermint romp from the pear. Anyway, guys and girls, so nice to speak to you all. So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry, I'm not really that jolly at the minute. I just can't pull the jolliness out of myself. So thanks for joining me. Let's have a look how many we've got. Don't forget to like, please, if you like this. If you didn't like, don't bother. I've done nearly 3 hours, so there's no shame in that, is there? 10 people watching, which I appreciate, and yeah, I've gone over 1,000 hours on this channel. 1,000 hours viewed, which is good. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do feel a lot better after I've done one of these, even if it doesn't look like I have. So thank you for continuing to join, your continued support. Oh, I don't talk about the other genders. Oh, I'm not going to tell the other story. I'm not going to tell the other. I'm holding back on the other story because it's about someone I've not met in real life that I'm probably going to meet in real life. But genders are I don't care about genders. There's biology. There's man and there's woman, and I don't really care what people dress up as. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. As long as any woman that I'm in a potential romantic relationship is a woman biologically, that's fine. Everybody else can do whatever they want, wear whatever clothes they want, call themselves whatever they want, as long as they're not, I'd be a bit confused if I was stood at the latrines and I was flanked by somebody who came in and appeared to be a woman who then whopped out their todger and proceeded to urinise next to me. So thanks for the live, right? No worries. Yeah, don't worry, I'm okay. Everything. I'm all cured, and I hadn't had any problems like that for about the whole time I've been in the relationship with my girlfriend. Occasionally, you'd go, be at a restaurant and you'd be fed something that, but nothing recently. So very eligible if there's any eligible people out there, females. Well, this is the thing. This is the. I'm not going to tell this story. Something has come up this week. But I am not going to tell this story. Will not tell it. But you can be at the latrines, and a woman can come. I mean, they've got those Shiwi things. I got picked up by the Shiwi company the other day because I was taking the mickey out of their thing on Twitter, and they must search their own products on Twitter. So they came in and Shiwi's a very good product. It's very good, but can you imagine if you're at the I sent it to your PM's ego chip. It should be in your private messages. Yeah, if you were an actual real, that's even worse. If a real woman, I say a real woman, somebody born a woman, you're. Have I got a prop that I can use to illustrate this situation? Yes, I have. Bear with me. This is all that came to hand. But say you're at the latrine. I'm not going to make it too gross, but say you're at the latrine like this, and then in comes a woman with a Shiwi, and she's, you know, I couldn't go. I'd find that an imposition on my rights, to be honest. I would not be able to perform the act of urination. Yeah, no, Shiwi found me and started saying, well, Shiwi is a very good product, actually. We've been selling millions of them for many years. It's a British product. It's very good. But, you know, everybody knows what Shiwi is, surely. Shiwi is a device that females can use to use male urination systems. See, my head looks a different shape from this angle. Look how out of shape my head looks. From this angle, still looks out of shape. It's just, I've got an out of shape head. Anyway, I'm going to go now before I start telling foul stories. Before I start telling sex stories. And if I start telling sex stories, then I'm going to get banned off of YouTube forever. So I've done the fart story. That's the only fart story I've got. Apart. Nah. Shall I tell this story? No, I won't tell this story. Thanks, everybody. I am on my way. I am actually going now. I'm not going to tell any more rude stories. Don't forget to like. OSG's watching the Goonies. Follow his channel. Patrick's still out there. Follow his channel. Everybody that's got channels here, follow their channels. And Ego Chip, I've sent you in your messages. If you look on your community settings, you should see that I've sent you a message with that other channel. Otherwise, add me on Twitter and I'll send you the name of that channel. And I'm AmigaRob on Twitter. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. I'm called Farty Bum here. See you next time. Might not be next week. Depends how my weekend goes. But Zeus is here with his special, so you'll be able to sit there and talk to him and his dog as much as you like. And the dog sits there and he'll go, sausages, 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 sausages.